all on making an inference based on text clues. First, I'm going to ask you all, what is an inference? Does anybody have a guess or guess?
I think it's when you figure out what something means based off of surrounding information.
Okay, great. That's really close to the definition. Is there any other guesses? Yes.
Hypothesis.
Okay, like the hypothesis. Science.
Say the same thing.
Okay, perfect. So you guys are really close. So the actual definition is when you're using an observation and background information to create a logical conclusion. And then this is also referred to as making an educated guess. So we're gonna go over an example just so you guys can see the text clues in real action. So can somebody read off this short paragraph for me? Yes.
For Mrs. Kennedy's last day as a teacher at Douglas Middle School, the cafeteria served her favorite lunch, chicken tacos. The maintenance man hung streamers in the hallway outside her classroom, and Principal Higgins made a special announcement over the intercom. All day long, Mrs. Kennedy's students and former students stopped to speak to her.
Okay, great. So, based off of the information that we just learned, what inferences can we make about Miss Kennedy? Yes.
Yes, she was well liked in school.
Okay. And then what made you kind of think that? What text clues? So that's the next question. What text clues helped us make this inference?
That the cafeteria served her favorite lunch, and the maintenance man hung streamers in the hallway outside her classroom.
Great, great. Is there any other inferences we can make about her? Yes.
That Principal Higgins made a special announcement over the intercom.
But like, what inference can we make with that information?
Oh, that
It's okay.
that she was well liked, and also they would respect her a lot,
I respect her.
and the curriculum that she teaches was good.
That's great. Okay, is there any other inferences we can make? I think really just like when you have a passage like this on your paper, I want you to highlight what you find interesting or what you find that could lead us to making an inference about her. So that was great that you brought up like the chicken tacos. So now we know that's her favorite. That might be her favorite lunch meal. We can see the streamers that she was just highly celebrated at the school, and she might have even done small celebrations like that for other staff and students. So that's great, guys. So now that here's the second example. I don't know if we have too much time, but does somebody want to read off this example?
Yes. When Miss Jones saw Mike walk into her clothing store, she greeted him by his name. Miss Jones took Mike by the arm and led him to the table stacked with new sweaters. Soon she was holding up a red sweater, nodding her head and smiling. Michael had come in only for a pair of socks, started nodding his head along with her. Not bad, he said, as he reached for his wallet.
Okay. So there's going to be two questions. What inference can you make from the fact that Miss Jones greets him by name? So is it A, Miss Jones guessed Mike's name? Is it B, Mike is wearing a name pin? Is it C, Miss Jones already knows Mike? Or is it D, Mike is Miss Jones' nephew? Yes.
See, Miss Jones already knows Mike.
Great. And how did you come up with this reasoning?
She greeted him by saying his name rather than like hello. Like it was more personal. Yeah.
Great. Okay, and then we can use process of elimination by like thinking, oh, it's not really the text gives us no clues that he is wearing a name pin or he came from an event that was wearing a name pin, so we could like take that one off immediately. It's possible that they could have some relation like family based, but again the text gives us no clues. It just really gives us the idea that, oh, she must know him. Okay, so the second question is, what inference can you make about Miss Jones? Is it A, Mike will never come back to Mrs. Jones' store? Is it B, Mike will choose another sweater to buy? Is it C, Mike will buy a pair of socks as he initially intended? Or is it D, Mike will buy the red sweater?
D, Mike will buy the red sweater.
Okay, I think that's a great answer. I think really the last sentence in that passage highlights why. It's because he says not bad and then reaches for his wallet. We can kind of like imagine how the rest would play out using background information and our own personal lives and of course just observation. Okay, great. So you guys did amazing. So we're gonna learn this chant just so you guys can get the definition down and then just remember it for when you're in the classroom during the school year and then again for the rest of the summer. So it starts off like this. Because now we make inferences. First we read all the sentences. We use background observation to make a logical conclusion. Hey, We can do this in our spare time. Just use background observation to make a logical conclusion. Hey! Okay, so let's do it all together. 1, 2, 3. Cause now we make inferences, which we all the sentences. We use background observation to make a logical conclusion. Hey! Read between the lines. We can do this in our spare time. Just use background observation to make a logical conclusion. Hey! Okay, great. Thank you guys so much for participating.